Hey guys, today we're going to talk about frequently asked questions about power of attorneys. Now, what is a power of attorney? A power of attorney is an instrument, a document which allows a person to give somebody else called the attorney the power to sign documents and do certain things on his behalf. Now, attorney in the context of power of attorney does not mean lawyer, does not mean the attorney in the American sense. So the person who is giving the power is called the donor, and the person receiving the power is called the donee / attorney. So for example, I am in Singapore now, but I'm going to buy a condominium or HDB flat, okay? And I need to sign the sale documents or the purchase documents in 2 months. But in 2 months, I'll be in the US, so I won't be in Singapore to sign the purchase documents. So before I go fly over to the US, I will have to execute a power of attorney to empower, for example, my mother to sign all documents relating to the HDB, the purchase of the HDB flat on my behalf. So I am the donor, D-O-N-O-R, and my mother is the donee, D-O-N-E-E, or she's also known as the attorney. So that's the background on what a power of attorney is. So in this video, we are going to answer frequently asked questions about doing a power of attorney, which I'm going to abbreviate to POA, power of attorney. So what powers can you give to your attorney under the POA? Well, you can give your attorney the power to represent and manage your personal affairs, such as the purchase, sale of property. You can allow him to access your bank accounts, to sign checks, to withdraw monies, to open bank accounts, CPF matters, to buy stocks and shares, to start lawsuits, to sue people, to get sued, to rent out your property, a lot of things, anything under the sun, okay? And very important, the attorney does not have to be a lawyer. It can be anybody, somebody you trust, your parents, your siblings, anyone. It can be an adult you trust who is of sound mind, as long as he or she is not a property agent. This is against the regulations of the Council for Estate Agents. Now let's talk about HDB power of attorneys. HDB has 3 standard form POAs, okay? They are, number 1, to buy an HDB flat, okay? A purchase HDB POA also contains a subletting clause. Subletting means renting out, okay? It's a standard form. Second type of HDB POA, the sale POA. This is to empower your attorney to sell your HDB flat. It also contains a subletting clause. Third kind of HDB POA is the subletting POA. In other words, it only allows your attorney to help you sign all documents relating to the rental of your HDB flat. The HDB requires law firms to use their standard template provided by the HDB legal team. So you cannot combine HDB POAs. For example, if you are selling your HDB flat and then buying another one, you cannot come in and tell me that to save money, you want to do 2-in-1. Copy and paste the purchase POA and paste it in the sale POA. No. HDB is not going to allow it. Why? Because the law firm has to write a letter, it's compulsory, to the HDB enclosing the power of attorney and confirming on the law firm letterhead that we have used their standard template. So no, we have to. However, for private property POAs and general POAs, there's no such requirement to confirm to anybody. Next frequently asked question, why do people execute power of attorneys? Well, because they are unable to sign the documents or do certain things. For example, they may be overseas, They may be too busy, have no time to, go to HDB, sign this, sign that. They may be in hospital, going for surgery, a long surgery and a long recuperating process. Another thing, they might be in prison. So they want to sell the HDB flat, but they are in prison, so they cannot go to HDB to sign a thing. I've gone to Changi prison many times just to meet a convict so that they can sign the POA to authorizing their wives or their mothers or what to buy or sell HDB flats on behalf. So let's talk about the general POA. Now, a general POA can be drafted to include practically anything under the sun. It is customized. You can tell the lawyer what you want. Pay M1 bills, manage your investments, as I mentioned before, sue people, receive court documents, open and close bank accounts. You can even, there are even LTA, Land Transport Authority POAs, which allows the attorney to sell your car or transfer your car, okay, when you're overseas or you're not able to be present when you're doing it. Another frequent common question, what is the length of a POA? For HDB POA, the maximum is 6 years. Although you can shorten it if that's what you want. You can shorten it to 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, depending on how long you want it to last. The duration of general and private property POAs can last forever, or you can specify a limit in time. It's generally up to you because it's not a standard form template required by HDB. Now, how do you cancel or revoke a power of attorney? If you want to cancel or revoke a POA, you need to get a law firm basically to revoke or cancel your previous POA. And basically it's called a deed of revocation. You have to exhibit the POA behind and then have certain clauses saying that you wish to cancel it. Now, another misconception some people have is that just because they have given someone the authority to sell or to purchase a property, they give away the power to do it themselves. That is not true. For example, if I execute a power of attorney today, authorizing my mother to sell my house, okay, for the next 6 years, that doesn't mean I do not have the power to sign the sale documents as long as I'm in Singapore. In other words, giving her the power does not take away the power from me, because I have clients coming to my firm to do a POA authorizing, for example, a mother authorizing her sons to sell the HDB flat on her behalf. Okay? A few months later, the son calls me, said, my mother bypassed me. She went to the agent directly and sold the HDB flat without telling me, I'm the attorney, I'm supposed to sell it for her. No, that is not how a POA works. A power of attorney merely gives the power to the person to act on your behalf. It doesn't mean you cannot act. You gave away the power. You can still do it if you're in Singapore or you are able to sign the documents yourself. Next frequently asked question, how is the power of attorney different from the lasting power of attorney? You can watch my videos on LPA, lasting power of attorneys. The links are below. Basically, a lasting power of attorney is done so that when the donor loses mental capacity, the donee or the attorney can make these personal and financial decisions on his behalf. Whereas it's completely different from the POA.